Hello. Hey, K-pop stands. Welcome to my channel, K-pop tarot vibes. This is going to be your go-to channel for tarot readings, intuitive insights, your favorite K-pop groups, idols, whether it's career or just fun energy checks. But I will be here spilling some of that K-pop tea, and we gonna laugh, kiki, giggle, and not take anything too serious on this channel. All right. So before I get into today's reading, I'm gonna have like a quick little disclaimer. Before I dive in, I'm just gonna let you know I'm not a journalist, a blogger, or insider. So don't come to me for facts. I'm not gonna give it to you. And I only read the cards. This is all just pure intuition and spirit and my gifts. So take what resonates, leaves what doesn't, and please remember that the future is always changing. And if one of these idols or groups decide to change or decide that they want to go a different path, the future and outcome is going to change. So reminding y'all about that. Okay, so also, if you want me to do a certain group or an idol, please leave your request down below in the comments and I will add you to my list. All right, because I do read the comments, I pay attention, and I will add whoever you request to my list. So now we get to the reading, and today's reading is going to be Xiumin of EXO, and I don't know him. I don't follow him in EXO, so if I get some facts wrong or whatever, I'm letting you know right now, I do not follow him. I'm just getting whatever comes to me. So if that's wrong information, like I said, don't come to me with facts. I don't dabble in that because I don't follow them like that. So, okay. So I'm going to do his reading like I do the other member solo readings, to be fair, right? So I did the whole archetype thing with him, and we're going to see what his personality is before the military and what his personality is after the military. And the reason why I do this is to try to get a baseline on his personality, since I don't necessarily know him or really follow him or watched anything that he's done. So this would be a very good way to kind of like get a baseline on him. So yeah, okay. So this is his personality before the military, which was teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. And then his shadow attributes was manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits, or destructive skills. The reason I like to read both is because I really feel like human beings are both capable of light and darkness, right? And then some human beings are kind of like in the middle, they're gray, like, you know. So that's why I like to read both. So he was a teacher, okay, that's nice to know. And then after the military, his personality changed into the healer. So from this, you could see he was more into the light attribute of himself than the shadow. So the light attributes will be passion to serve others by repairing the mind, body, soul, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And then we have, for shadow attributes, taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. All right, so we have that. Interesting. The teacher to the healer. All right, so we're gonna go into what his personality was before the military. So his personality before he went into the military was the Chariot. We have Ace of Wands. Then we have the Hierophant, Nine of Wands, and then at the end he transformed into the King of Wands. So for the Chariot, you can see, again, when I was talking about the light and the dark attributes, so it seems as though he's pretty much in balance. He's the gray. He's like in balance with both of these things. And he knows how to keep moving through life, kind of being balanced, right? The Ace of Wands represents to me is that he's very passionate about his gifts, his talents, his just about life in general. I feel like about what he's doing. He's talented about his job. And you can see that with that paired with the Hierophant. Then the Nine of Wands speaks to me is that him dealing with the Hierophant, which this is a representation of the boss or the higher ups or like a CEO or like an establishment like SM Entertainment, which he works for. I feel like that brought him into a Nine of Wands energy where he has learned to defend or protect himself from certain things within the industry, within his workplace, right? And then that transforms him into the King of Wands, which is very independent, very strong, very sure of himself. I find it very interesting how you can see all the lights, like this is a light, that's a light, that's a light, this is a light, like he's struggling to hold on to his light. Because remember, I did another reading on the SM idols that passed away, and they always talked about how SM trains them in a way to where they lose their light. But it seems like he has fought to hold on to his life, going through this whole SM training, to working for SM, to debuting to this whole industry. It seems like he tried to fight so hard to hold on to his light and to who he is. So it seems like he weathered the storm of that and came out on top, and he still has his light. So that's a good thing to know. That's what he endured before going into the military. So that's very, very interesting. All right, so let's see, what was his personality after this military? I actually pulled an extra card on this one, but we have King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and then Eight of Pentacles, and then we have 10 of Pentacles, and then my last card was that Five of Wands. And yes, I do have a new card deck. I love it. It reminds me of this card deck, so that's why I got it. But yes, so King of Pentacles is a maturity that he has been successful in securing himself financially, right? So I like to say this is the maturity in the physical material world, right? Then for Queen of Cups, I like to say that's his emotional maturity and his spiritual maturity. So he has the Queen of Cups energy, right? And then Queen of Cups tells me that he does have an energy, maybe some psychic abilities, maybe some intuition abilities to him. But yes, he is mature in both worlds, emotionally and physically, and he's a mature person right now. Then Nine of Pentacles, I said that Nine of Pentacles to me represents is a gratitude for everything that he has achieved for himself in his life. So he has a gratitude for that. And then the Eight of Pentacles, I feel as though this is representing him being very appreciative and always wanting to water and grow not only his finances, but his gifts, his talents. He's always wanting to create and pour into and, keep the money going, keep himself stable, right? Because the Ten of Pentacles, he desires a stable family life. Like he desires to be a provider for his family. He also desires to have that traditional kind of a family life. And he feels as though if he can, get his finances in order and get very stable in his finances, that he will try to strive to have this sort of life. But with the Five of Wands, I also picked up with his personality is that he will fight for himself, but also he will fight to keep his financial stability, right? So that Five of Wands is like he has a fight in him, like, hey, if you come around here trying to mess up all my stuff, it's not gonna go well for you. So it's a very I will stand up for myself and will fight for what I have and fight to keep what I have type of energy for Five of Wands. So that is a very I feel like this energy is very good, especially when you're dealing with people in the real world. Like, you have to have that fight energy about you. Like, you have to create that strong, boundary of a line. And then when people try to cross it, like, how to just, push them back. So I feel like this is a good attribute to his personality. I also felt from these cards was him not only being mature and knowing what he wants and wants to go for what he wants, I felt as though, I'm sorry, I had lost my train of thought. There was something big I wanted to say about him and his personality. Oh yes, sorry. I got my train of thought back. I wanted to say, like, with this healer ability, right? Since he has such like a natural healer ability to him, I think that's why he does crave the family life, is because he wants to siphon off that healing energy over to his significant others, to somebody that he loves or whatever. But yeah, he's a very solid, like, stand up kind of a guy, a very solid guy. No, he's a good guy. He's a cool guy. So yeah, let me get into my next questions. So all my next questions with him. And my next question, I think it was, let me get my questions out. Yeah, my next question was, how did he feel about the company? How did he feel about SM? That should be interesting because wasn't he the one with the other members that had that kind of taking them to court over the contracts, right? I remember that story because I was like, what is going on over there with SM? People leaving. Remember they had that whole drama last year that I had covered and was having fun with. Jeez, that whole thing was crazy. So let's see. SM. That's him, that Queen of Cups energy. Okay, you could be feeling like SM is sneaky and always sneaky and trying to do something behind his back, or yeah, they're sneaky with the money or how they're paying them. He feels like he can't trust SM money wise. He feels like he can't trust them to support him, give him the budget. He feels like they probably aren't even paying him right. Yeah, he feels like SM is very, very sneaky, very sly in the way they handle the money or paying them, or, you know, the whole contract thing. Let's see if I can get some more cards on it. Let me give me a different set. Can you guys let me know? Because I thought that after he won the case, that he went and signed to somewhere else for the solo stuff, right? Did he initially leave SM and go somewhere else? Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up and see. Because if he went somewhere else, you know, I want to ask that question and do that. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, he feels kicked to the curb. Oh Lord. I'm sorry, guys. This is my messy card deck, so. Recording, expression of revealing. He felt like SM was toxic. Oh, who he felt like was sleeping around? And envy. I think he felt like someone in SM was like, I'm getting more of a group, like envious of the success of his group. Promiscuous, sleeps around, hot, free for all, sleeps with your man. Maybe he witnessed a lot of this going on. Oh. Yeah, I could tell the toxic thing. The recording, expression or revealing. This has to do with music. Yeah, he feels like they were sneaky, couldn't be trusted. They must have been doing something with his music, or probably promising him something but never delivering, or maybe taking his songs. Could be like that. But yeah, he always felt like they were sneaky, toxic, always doing something. And again, remember, that's his personality. Like, that really goes against him. That's crossing his boundaries. So yeah, I'm not surprised he got up and fought against this. So yeah. Wow. All right then. Sorry, push my cards up. But hey, I'll take a look at these cards while I pull up. Did he leave SM and go to another company real quick? And then Yeah, the reason why I don't know this because like I seen the story where they were taking him to court, and then after that I think I stopped following it because like I got distracted with another story scandal that was going on in K-pop. Oh my god, it was just a lot going on. Because I only just remember Baekhyun um signing over to another company, but I didn't hear about the other members, and I think that's why I'm confused. So let me see. Okay, so yes, he did leave. He did leave in 2023. Okay, all right, with Baekhyun and Shin. Oh, okay, all right, Shin did. Shin terminated their contracts. Okay, so that's right. They established their own agency. Oh, they still got ongoing conflicts with SM blocking. Yeah, so that's why he feels like that. They're blocking the music shows. So on brand for SM. So on brand. This is what they do. XJYJ. Blocking appearances on music shows, on Music Bank. Wow. Reneging on a verbal agreement to reduce distribution fees for their music recordings. But SM is like, oh, that's not true. Yeah, that is true. Y'all being sneaky as hell. So is it IMB 100? That's the company he moved to. All right, cool. So yeah, I had a gut feeling he changed. He changed over. He wasn't no longer with them. But all right, cool. So he left with all of them, and they start their own thing. All right, cool. So why did Kai decide to stay? Oh, they must have been paying Kai. Look, we gonna ask that question after him, right, because this is what we came for the tea. All right, we're gonna ask that because why didn't Kai decide to leave with the rest of them? But that's okay, that's all right. We gonna see. How does he feel about the new company? So how does Xiumin feels about the new company? All right, let's see how he feels. Okay, good vibes. That Page of Wands. He's like, baby, we back. All right, Sherry. Yep. Okay, we back. We moving forward, baby. Getting money. Okay. We might have a bit of a fight, a bit of some difficult stuff because remember he's still fighting and getting disrespected by SM. So, and then too, there could be some difficulties with within that record label because remember, I don't know how much they're making or how much money they have put up, but that like the budget can also be an issue. But I'm getting more of the feeling of the adjustment period, just trying to get everything set up, trying to see what works, what doesn't, like something like that, like a challenge. It's a challenge. High Priestess, we got that intuition working for him. And then we have Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. I really feel like he feels more of a freedom with this company. And I think he really likes the challenge. The challenges that this presents for him with setting up and being with this new company. So, yeah, good vibes, good vibes. All right. Let me see if I can get some more since I was so invested on the bad stuff. All right, how does he feel about the new company? I told you he got some sort of intuition on something. He got a gift and he's using it big time at this company. All right, let's see. Wonder, yeah, he likes this challenge. Stability. He feels more stable at this company. Yeah, he feels more stable at his company with the people he knows. Yep, he's never going to give up on his dreams and his talents and endings, like a new beginning. Yeah. So that's good. He feels good. He feels like he could be more stable financially with this company. He's not going to give up. And he likes the challenge of it. He likes the challenge of building something new. So, yeah, all good things. All good things for him. He really has a really good attitude towards this new company. Attitude and patience, like really good energy. All right, so how does he feel about his solo career? So let's get that going, that cracking. How does he feel about his solo career? I want to call him Xiumin so bad because of that X, and I was like, girl, the X is silent. Get your stuff together. Oh my God. Let's see what's going to be for him, because Kai, we had all happy cards for Kai. All happy cards. He was happy, excited about his solo stuff. So let's see how he feeling about his solo stuff. Okay, we got King of Wands. All right, that is happy. Always the confidence in his abilities. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Okay, Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, and Justice. So about his solo career, a high and a low. I would say very unsure. Like, I feel as though he's confident that, yeah, he could be a good solo artist. He knows what music and direction he wants to go in. Very confident in his gifts and his talents. Eight of Cups for me kind of symbolizes like strength, but at the same time, the original Eight of Cups means like walking away from it. I don't think that he's gonna walk away from the solo career. It might get a little bit delayed because of the fights that he's having with SM. But as you see, he later on gets his justice with the drama with SM, because it's like, because it feels like, yes, I do want the solo career, but I feel like it's getting stifled because of the drama with SM. Like, I feel like it's getting blocked a little bit because of SM. Like, I'm constantly fighting them. So, but I mean, like, in the end, it feels like he gets his justice. So he feels like once he gets over this hurdle and gets his justice, that I think he would feel like, yeah, he's not sure how his solo career is going to pan out, to be honest with you. It feels like once he get over the SM hump, he's not sure how his solo career is going to pan out, because so much time away from the public and not getting represented or promoted fairly as would a normal solo artist, right? So he feels as though SM is kind of blocking him from that, and he doesn't know after the fight with SM how he's going to be perceived or how people is going to take him as a solo artist. But he's going to work on it, though. Yeah, he's going to work on it. That eight of pentacles. Oh no, he's working on it. Oh yeah, he's going to work on it, and he's going to try to get this nine of pentacles result. So I feel like he'll feel better about his solo career after he gets over the drama, and then he can concentrate on what he wants to do and be as a solo artist. So that's how he's feeling about his solo career. Yeah, because of that block in that fight. Yeah, that Five of Swords. I mean, that's what SM be doing, man. That's what SM does. Whew. I should do an update on Taman, because I know they messing with him too. What's my next question? So, oh yeah. So let's be, which one should I do first? Let's be messy now. All right. So how does he feel about the other members that stayed in contracts with SM? Yeah, let's be messy. How does he feel about other members that stayed? Okay, it's not a bad feeling, but I feel like he viewed those members as if they got a sweeter offer than he did, and they must, vibe with the staff and whoever is around them a little bit more, or I shouldn't say vibers, get along a little bit more with the staff and everybody that's around them than he received. Because that Knight of Cups is telling me they gave great offers to the other members, but not necessarily to him. And the Lovers is telling me, oh, they buddy, they getting along with whoever the staff members and everything in SM, probably more than him. Looks as though that they valued some other members' talents and stuff more than his and a few other members. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, he's looking at them like, oh, they got the sweeter deal than me, probably, which did spark them to start looking at those financial payments and records, then and you know what, and the reason why I believe this happened though is because SM has a history of doing that, and that's how they split up that one group, the TVXQ and JYJ. That's how that group split up, because of unfair payment. They were paying more. They were paying, like, I guess, more popular members, or members that they felt was more of a value to the group than the other members. There was like very unfair payment issues, and I think they low-key was doing that in Super Junior too. So yeah, like, they have a history of this. And I think they were doing that to members of EXO, while they all banded together and was like, you know what, this ain't right, because we working just as hard as the other members. Let me get out my other cards. Let's see, how does he look at the other members who stayed? Yeah, I don't believe he hates the other members or anything. He's just looking like, okay, business wise, this is unfair. Not sexual protection, child. I don't really want to say this, and I don't want to name no names, because I don't really know the names, but this is the feeling I'm getting, because I keep on getting this love story, sexual protection, and we got the promiscuous card earlier, right? So this is what I'm getting. Okay, disclaimer. This is allegedly. I'm not saying like this is true tea. Allegedly. I feel like some of these members in this group, allegedly, is sleeping with some of the staff, or has a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship with the staff. Somebody doing some for some favors with staff to get better deals, or to get higher payment. Yeah. I feel like he's been a witness to all of this. I feel as though he had refused to play the game of whatever they were playing, and he was one of the members that just got slighted on the payment, and the members that were playing the game, they got the higher scale. So yeah, look, allegedly, this is why I feel it was going down behind the scenes. I low-key have heard from other readers them saying that some members are sleeping with someone to get protection, or some members are being approached in a manner where, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you. Just saying. I'm getting a lot of sexual cards. We got lovers. We gonna say just some offers got offered sweeter deals than he did, and he seen it, and he was privy to it. So that's all I'm gonna say. He don't hate the members. He's on the I don't hate the player, I just hate the game. Okay, that's what he on. That is what he is on. All right. So, wow, didn't expect that to come out. We gonna keep this thing moving along. We're gonna keep it moving along. And because I feel like I went down the path I shouldn't have went down. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen for him in his future. Is he gonna get over this whole SM thing? Which, I mean, the cards did show he will receive justice, so he will get over the SM thing. So yeah, so what's gonna happen for him in the future? Anything good? Any good news? I did do a quick search on him, and I seen he was doing a lot of variety shows. So good for him, because he barely does variety shows in the past. So his company hooking him up. Let's see what's gonna happen for him in the future. Anything good? Anything positive? Right. Let's get the baseline out. Let's see. Okay. Ten of Cups is good. Eight of Swords. Uh-oh, we got some drama. You gotta be the King of Swords. Okay, we've got a little bit of drama going on, but at the end, he comes out. Okay. He's gonna have to leave something behind that he don't want to leave behind. But if he leaves it behind, he it's going to be really good for him. Yeah, he probably is going to have to leave the drama behind with SM and just totally leave it alone. He might have to leave alone EXO, because I know they're fighting to still be out there and be together, like, you know, as a group, but he might have to leave that fight alone. Dang. But it's good for him in the end. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be a fight coming up for him with that SM stuff, because I really feel like he feels he's bound down to the group. Got luck on his side. On his side, yep, the journey, transformation, fun, and then what do we got? Energy and power lines, yeah. Feel like even though he feels as though this certain situation may not turn into his favor or outcome he really doesn't want, but that outcome is gonna benefit him greatly. We got that transformation. I really feel like the universe is pushing him to just go ahead and move on for his benefit. Yeah, the energy. Yeah, the universe is trying to push him. Like, go on, move on from this. There's nothing to hold on to. Yeah, traffic cone, caution. Yeah, if he keep fighting them and stuff and keep on trying to hold on to whatever he's holding on to, it's not going to end well. But when he finally just decides to let go, you know, and cross over that bridge, then he has the wheel of fortune. It's all on his side. Yeah, but what I'm really feeling like what's going to come up for him is that, you know, the whole... He still want to be with EXO. He still want to promote with them and do it, but he can't because there's going to be constant conflicts with SM. And I think what the universe wants him to do is to stop fighting it and stop trying to hold on and just cross the bridge over to the other side and just go and just move on and just be solo and just do your thing. It's going to be so much better for him in the long run. I think that's what's going to happen for him in the future. Like, he's going to have to end up just letting go of the whole EXO dream. So we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see the updates. But right now, I feel like it's looking pretty good for him. Cause he's concentrating on his solo stuff. Like I said, I'm seeing him do a whole lot more variety shows and putting himself out there and letting people get to know him. So yeah, I see good things coming from that. But yeah, if he concentrates too much on this battle with SM thing and what SM is doing, if he concentrates on that and fight that too much, then it's going to ruin it. It's going to ruin the momentum. So hopefully he'll learn that lesson. If he doesn't, we'll see what happens. I personally think what would happen is we might not get to see him as much, and the popularity on him or the curiosity on him and who he is might die down. So yeah, well, that's it for the reading. I hope everybody had fun on this one. I had fun. I like him. He's a good stand-up guy. And much luck to him, man. Much success to him. His music is not my cup of tea, but much more success to him. I like him. He's a really good guy. He has really good energy. He's solid. He's a solid person. So that is good. All right. So yeah, again, like I said, please, if you have any more requests of readings you want me to do, drop it down below. I do not do love readings or anything like that unless they officially come out with a significant other. If they don't, I do not want to put myself in the middle of that right there. I would like to remain clean, lawsuit free. So sorry, I do not do love readings and rumor readings. Plenty of talented tarot card readers who do not mind putting that information out there for y'all. Okay? Just can't be me. Just can't be me. All right. So everyone, have a great day. And I will see everyone in the next reading. Okay? May love and light be with all of y'all. Bye.